once they hatch, you'll be able to see they kind of pop out of the aquarium. So I'm looking at how acidic water is affecting blue crab development and morphology and mortality in zooia, which is the very first life stage of blue crabs, and also when they're in their eggs. And so I'm seeing whether acidic conditions of 6.8 pH, 7.4 pH, 7.8 pH for the zooia all affect them. And thus far, I have found increased mortality in the zooia and when they're exposed to acidic conditions. And all the other stuff, I'm still in the process of, collecting all of that data and analyzing all of it. The first thing is they're in the embryonic stage, attached to the sponge, and they're there for about 14 days. And then once they get hatched, they go into zooia 1 phase, and the zooia 1 phase lasts about 7 days, and they go through the 7 stages. That whole process takes about a month-ish, and then they get into the megalope phase. And the megalope phase is not very long at all, like 48 hours type of thing. It's very, very short. It's basically just them trying to transition from being in open water and floating in the water column into being a benthic organism. I wanted to get my PhD because I wanted to teach, and I wanted for my research to have a very practical application. With blue crabs, there's a lot of people that rely on them in a commercial sense, and they're an icon of the bay, and so they have a lot of cultural value, and then they also have a lot of commercial value, and they're important in an ecological sense as well. They're considered a keystone species. And so with all of that stuff, that was why I wanted to look at blue crabs, because I felt like finding out what they would do in future scenarios for the ocean, that could help a lot of future watermen and also investors and whatnot who are kind of running the distribution side.